All right, guys, when we last left off, I was trying to navigate through this deep section, so I had to put all my camera gear up in my backpack. I had to hold this over my head, about 20 pounds. I had to hold my fishing net, my fishing pole, and my tripod in this other hand, and I'm navigating down a section where the water is up to my beard, and it's slanted and it's slick clay, and I knew at any second if I slipped and went off into the water, I was going to be treading, trying to keep all my camera gear above water. And I'm not a Navy SEAL, and honestly, probably the only special team that I can make would be Mill Team 6. Yeah, and everybody would know me as Biscuits. So yeah, thank the Lord I was able to get through that section. Whew, it was tough, but I went to the other side coming back out, and I figured out it was a little shallower, but the bad aspect over there was I was only about chest deep over there, but I was stepping in mud, and sometimes it was going all the way up to my knees. I hate getting stuck in mud. So deep on one side, muddy on the other. Thank the Lord, I didn't go down. We made it through. It's time to get up here and see if we can find some prime fishing holes. All right, let's get to it, guys. All right, thank the Lord, we got through it. So you can see right there just where we came from. This is about I'm gonna say all of it's probably about 250 yards. This might be hard to navigate in the winter if this is deep, but hey, we've made it through it. So according to what I remember on the maps, we should be getting ready to get into some better fishing areas. So, all right, let's get to it. It seemed like there was a pretty decent little deep pocket back here too, I think. Let's see. I remember that 90-degree bend in the creek. Oh, this looks really interesting up here. Deep. It's got a lot of downfall in it. Let's ease up here. This looks pretty good. I'm gonna say there's a smallie in this spot for sure. All right, let's see. Have I got a lure hanging over there? It looks like I do. If I don't get a fish here, I'm going to go out there and get that lure down. Yeah, I see fishing line. I don't want to leave that there. That was a decent smallie. Ooh, that was a pretty decent little smallie right there. I wonder why somebody didn't go out there and get that. It's just right there. Guess they're worried about messing the fishing pocket up. Fish here. That was a good fish. Now he just kind of come up and he's not going after it real aggressively. See, now that's not an aggressive bite to me. See where that fish, he just literally breached the water like 4 times. I don't honestly think that was him actually trying to get it. It's almost like he was either just wanting it out of his territory, or I don't know. That wasn't an aggressive bite. It's almost like that fish was just playing with it. See, that's like number 5. He's just swatting at it. I feel like if he was actually going after it, he'd be getting it in his mouth. Well, I got him that time. Got him that time. 5 times. 5 times. Come here, buddy. I'm just going to ease you over here. He's swimming downstream, so I'm just going to not fight him real hard. Come here, buddy. He's on the back hook. Come here, buddy. Come here, bud. Well, actually, I got you on both, don't I? Hang on. Hold on, buddy. There's that one. Now if I can get this. Here. Dang, these trocard hooks, I'm telling you, man, these things don't want to come out. There we go. There you go, baby. I'll let you on out your way. I had you out in the water too long. Whew. I'm experimenting with a wide gap trocar hook on this. Man, I think I'm gonna have to deaden that dang barb because that thing is, whew, I'm having a hard time getting that thing out. I'm gonna see if I can't deaden that thing down, grind that down or something. So, all right, there was one in there. 5 tries, 5 tries. It was weird how he just kind of kept swatting at it, but we finally got him. So, all right, I'm gonna grind this down a little bit. All right, guys, time for a topwater quiz. In this next clip, if you had to cast, do you think you would have a better chance at catching a fish at point A, point B, or point C? Get your guesses in right now. Let's see how this plays out, and let's see if you had the correct answer. All right. All right, this looks pretty good right here. Let's see if we got a bass hiding over there. I feel like there's going to be. I feel like there's going to be. Let's see. Looks like a bass. Yep, I knew it. I knew there was going to be one back there. I knew it. I knew that looked fishier in the fish section at Kroger's. Come here, buddy. Hang on. Hold on. Where are you hung, buddy? Hold on. Damn, buddy. Hold on. Okay, I've just got him on the one hook right up through his mouth. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. I'm going to get you right back in here. I'm gonna grab that treble. There we go. There we go, buddy. Hold on. One sec. Just sit there and revive for a second. Not a big gabbin. Now this guy's been caught more than once. You can see right there on the front of his nose that black spot. So that bitty guy. Ooh, yeah, buddy, you've been caught multiple times. Sorry, buddy. Get on, buddy. Get on back over there. Sorry about that. Thank you, buddy. All right, so I had him on the belly hook as well. He wasn't on the tail hook. Every time I net these guys, this treble hook's getting caught in my net. So a lot of times I'm just spooked about them thrashing around. So I'm just grabbing it with my forceps, just out of an abundance of caution, just to be safe. Dude, got me a little shiner. Come here, buddy. Let me do. I can't. You know what I just caught? I'm not going to say it. Some of you know what I was going to say, but I'm not going to say it. All right. Yep. Here's that first bridge. That's my first checkpoint. I don't think I'll be making it to my second bridge because it's pretty far to that second one. I didn't even map it out, but I would say it would be 2 or 3 more miles from what I've already walked, I'm assuming. Maybe even a little more. said it looks good. All right, let's go back over there. That looks good. All right, you heard me say it. That looks good. You should be over there. All right, come on. Come on, it's time to hit. Come on. Looks delicious. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's on there. He's running at me. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Come here, bud. How big are you? Man, you're not that big, but man, you knocked it to pieces. Come here. Come here, bud. Come here. Go. Woo. Jumping at me with that dang treble. Here. Golly. How big is this guy? Whew. Alright, this guy's been caught. I can tell. Hang on. Hang on, buddy. Let me pop my bail and get you back in the water. Whew. I felt like a hook about thrashed inside my dang hand. Alright, I got him on both hooks. I got him. Here, buddy. Let me get you out of my net because you're in my net. That's a chunky. All right, he's pushing 16. He's been, let me get him. Whoop. All right, he's been caught. I can see right there on that side right there, but very nice. All right, that's a chunky little bass. Okay, get on, buddy. Wow, he hit it hard. Wow. Oh yeah, this looks good right here. It's small, but I guarantee you there's something in here. Yep, right there. All right. It's a small one. We got him. Come here, buddy. He's on the tail hook. All right, come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Let me see where I got you. Did anybody just catch what happened in the background? I mean, did I just have a bluegrass Bigfoot take a rock and chuck it out in the creek at me? The only other option would have been, that's a walnut tree over there and it dropped a walnut, but it had to be like the mother of all walnuts. I'm talking like grapefruit. So that was a huge splash. I'm sticking with bluegrass Bigfoot. I believe in them. I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna see some of you. It probably was just a walnut, but that a huge walnut. I mean, you got to give me that huge walnut. So let's get back to fishing. Hooked. Oh, watch your eye, watch your eye. Okay, just on the troll. Or that little hook. Okay, good deal. A lot easier. All right. All right, now that I've deadened that trocar hook down just a little bit, that was a whole lot easier getting that guy pinned. A whole lot less damage on him. Getting a little bitty fat belly on him, so all right. Very nice. Let's get him back on his way. Get on, buddy. Thank you. All right. Decent little fish. All right, guys, so you can see right here, that's what I've done. I put me a single wide gap hook on the back. It's a little bit smaller than this trocar, but I've got it oriented upwards. That way when those fish come up and bite over it, I'll get them on top of the lip. On the belly hook, I've got that hook oriented to the front, so if they come up underneath the belly, you'll get it. You don't want that hook back like this because they could miss it. So we're gonna see. That was an easy hookup. I didn't have to do anything. I just, as soon as the fish hit it, I just dropped my rod tip down and just the pressure of him fighting alone was enough to get him hooked up. So very nice, awesome. Let me get off this slick rock before I get a big bass hit it and pull me down. All right, there we go. All right, once again, I'm gonna just cast tight to that. Yeah, look at that. Oh, wait, I did get him. Oh my gosh. This is a good bass. A good bass right here in this little old skinny section. Golly. This is way bigger than what I thought it was going to be. Come here, buddy. I think I'm about to walk down here too. And here, buddy. Another decent one, what are we? Another 16. Alrighty. Very nice. There you go, buddy. Get on back in there. Swim on over there. Yeah, he was hugging. I mean, this is shallow right here, but he was just hugging that side of that wall. So, well, I will say, let me think now. I got a decent one on the baby bass, so. But I've got, I think, two bigger ones on this ghost shad. So, yeah, I'm thinking my 115 was on the baby bass, and then I got the two that were close to 16 or right at 16 on this ghost shad. All right, let's check right there in that side. Oh yeah, right there. Yeah, buddy, another one. Piece of fish. Right there. Got a little guy with him. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here. Golly. All right, come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Let's get you back in this water. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Pop my bail. I think I've only got you on the one hook. Let me see. Yeah. Oop, he got away, but all right, where's it? Oh, there he goes. Hang on. Here, bud, you're not gonna be able to, I'm gonna get you up here. Hang on. All right. Where'd he go? He went somewhere right here. Where'd you go, bud? Did he get back up? I don't know where he went. I don't see where he's, maybe he went on back downstream. But he's pretty decent. He did, he's in that pocket. He'll be able to get back up here. Oh, there we go. That's a good one. Good one. All right, as you can see now, this is where I will rotate my rod down horizontally. This is a decent one. Let me ease me in. He's on the back hook only. Come here, bud. Come here. Trying to be easy on you. There we go. There we go. Alright. Let me get him out of that real quick. There we go. Alright. Let me let him revive for a second. That was a good one. Heck yeah, all right. Dang, about 16 and a half. Wow, very nice. Get him, buddy, going out there. All right, guys, so one thing that you'll notice is when I cast out, so let me give you a quick demonstration. You'll notice that when I cast out, as I'm retrieving my line back, I'm keeping my rod tip high. The reason I'm doing that is because I want my line to stay off the surface of the water. It's just one less thing that those fish are able to see. But as soon as that fish bites and commits and I've got him hooked up, you're gonna see me rotate my rod tip down either to my left or my right, but horizontally, I want it on that horizontal plane. Anything between here and 45 degrees is ideal. You don't want that rod tip up here. You don't want to be reeling that Whopper Plopper bite in like this. That's a surefire way of breaking your rod tip, plus you lose power. I'm fishing a light power rod, and I can land, I've landed up to 21-inch bass on this. Now, this is a custom rod, so this is a lot more power than what you're going to get from a store-bought ultralight or light power rod, but still that's a lot when you're talking a light action rod. But definitely make sure you're rotating that rod down and keeping it to your side. That way you got all the power and you get this in, plus you're protecting that tip. All right, that was a good one. All right, fishing family, well, I guess you can say I got lucky in Kentucky because, hey, that pin that Dan dropped me, man, this creek ended up being top class. Man, I never fished it, so just coming in having no idea where to go other than what I've looked at just aerial maps. Hey, I'm absolutely impressed. 18, 2 16s, I think 2 15s, several 14 13s, and that topwater bite, man, whoo, man, that's so fun. So, hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Hey, until next time, grab your poles, call your buddies, you got to make some memories. Give us an elbow. Boom! All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you on the next video.